Hello and welcome back to Soon 73 Tai Chi. Today's lesson is a completely new move. It's move number 60. It's cross hands pat foot. I, however, learned it as cross hands pat knee, and that's how I continue to do it, is cross hands pat knee. I'm glad you've already done your warm-ups and you are present and aware of yourself and how everything's feeling today. And if you're in a new place, you're oriented to your 12 o'clock, your 3 o'clock, your 6 o'clock, your 9 o'clock, and settled into yourself already from the warm-ups. So we won't hesitate to go from Wu Ji to Tai Chi today as we run through an awful lot of those Soon 73. You're getting so close to the end of it. Well done. Stay on track. Remember, holding good alignment, songing the joints by letting go of any excess muscular tension. Being aware of both yin and yang and all the variations of that. Stay connected to flow and not pausing anywhere. Even as we breathe, we don't really stop moving. And of course, pressing on chi or using your will instead of your physical force to connect with the insubstantial, that is energy. And if we are following all of those principles, then we cannot help but practice with sincerity because we are truly focused and present as we tend to our brush knee left towards 9 o'clock and playing the lute. Left bubbling while touches on the break. Then we turn the foot out for the first parry towards 9 o'clock, keeping a little space between our feet for the second step and parry, and the left bow stance for right fist over left elbow, or rather forearm, and an uprooting push towards 9 o'clock. Right foot taking us to 12, left foot adjusting, never rushing the breath, allowing it to flow effortlessly in and out in our open and close. And brush knee right towards 3 o'clock with the right foot leading us to right bow stance in leisurely Tai Chi to the right. Feeling totally at ease in the body today. You could say it's the comfort of being at home in one's own skin as we breathe in and out, fully present with self. Stepping back left for single whip back, palms to 12 o'clock for the uprooting push. Aware of keeping flow as we transition, wade smoothly, turning the left palm to face 12 o'clock for right fist punching under elbow. An empty cat stance, looking where we're going for our first repulse monkey towards 6 o'clock. Looking where we're going for our second repulse monkey towards 12 o'clock. And it is typically a good idea to look where we're going towards 9 o'clock for brush knee left and leisurely Tai Chi to the left. Fully aware of what our feet are doing on the ground and what our hands are doing in space. We are so deeply aware of and connected to self that we notice how even our breath, gentle but strong, can move us. Single whip right with the right foot leading us towards 12 o'clock in the uprooting push. The left anchor foot then holds our place as we withdraw our whip and begin wave hands like clouds to the right. Still feeling elongated from the top of the head. We flow more gracefully in our bodies than ever before. Second wave to the right, facing around 2 o'clock before turning the whole body to around 10 o'clock for our third step out in our third wave right. Leading us to high pat on horse, right fingers withdraw with the right foot stepping back and then touching left bubbling well on the break. Turning left foot in a little. It takes our weight to adjust the right foot to hold us in good alignment for toe kick left as hands open. And then the hands close. Toe kick right. And facing 3 o'clock for the downward punch. Hands circling onto right hip as left foot steps. Most of the weight is on the right foot here, not letting the knee go in front of the toe though is important for joint health, as is putting the foot down softly with each step as we punch, opening the fists, right foot steps, bringing up left knee, ideally thigh parallel to the ground. Feeling comfortable on left leg to slap the right one. Roughly palm facing palm here. Hands kind of arc down and then circle out in front of the body, almost like Zhan Xuan for a moment before squeezing in Subdue the Tiger. Again, we face 12 o'clock if we choose to go low, but our kick is directly towards 10 o'clock. Hands close a little now after opening in the kick. Whether we spin or step there, hands are a little closed, and then they open again for heel kick right towards 10 o'clock. Left hand parries towards 9 with the weight shift. The hands flip as we step. Right hand parries towards 9 with the weight shift. Right bow stance now. Right shoulder relaxed and at ease as we embrace the tiger. Don't bring them too close. And push the mountain. Left foot leading us towards 6 o'clock first. And a mindful breath expanding the entire body, not just the hands. Holding our orientation by looking to 2 o'clock and stepping to 2 o'clock for brush knee left. And leisurely tie coat with the left hand and foot coming in and stepping right back out for the chop to the throat, aware of our feet, holding good position. Uprooting, push pinky side of the palm, right foot towards 3 o'clock. Palm facing palm positioning as we adjust left foot for open and close. Never rushing the breath. Right foot stepping to 3, then the palms turn open to push in our single whip. The whole body turns back to 3 o'clock as left hand drops in, sweeping in left foot, and an arc. The hands are even until the weight shifts. The right hand drops, sweeping in and out with right hand and foot touching left bubbling well. Fingers rise, touching the right heel as we transition the weight. A brief touch of right foot before a leisurely tie coat towards our 3 o'clock. Back to 12 o'clock, adjusting the hands to face each other and expand energy at the chest on the open hands, breathing in, and condensing energy on breathing out, closing hands. Single whip left, palms open for the push to 12. And we withdraw the left side of our whip and take our first left side step, or wave hands like clouds left. Whole body turning to face around 10 o'clock as right foot comes in. Whole body turning to face around 2 o'clock as we take second left side step. Second wave left. Right foot just to shoulder width. Feeling nice and tall and rooted at the same time as taking our third left side step. And third wave before turning in right toes and right hand up. For the wiping off of the right arm, touching left bubbling well, the move called lowering. Before we actually lower, here on the left leg, doesn't have to be low. Right knee coming up, foot floats down. Lowering on the right leg doesn't have to be low. But it's good to keep challenging ourselves as we turn in right foot and begin fan through the back. Right foot is back behind us as left palm comes down. We're looking towards our back or 2 o'clock before turning back to 9 o'clock. Positioning the left foot. Expansion of chi at chest. Turning into symmetry, shifting weight subtly. Right hand and foot come out to 3 o'clock. Expansion of chi at upper body. And preparing to step towards 2 o'clock for the first Fair Lady works the shuttle. Turning the right palm up and the left toes in to step out in right bow stance towards 7 o'clock for second. Fair Lady works a shuttle. Right hand outside temple. And then that hand drops down. Right foot stepping to 6. Left hand rises. Left foot steps to 7 o'clock-ish. No, 4 o'clock-ish. In third, Fair Lady or Jade Lady. Standing on the left foot, we face 10 o'clock. Right foot steps to 10. Left fingers straight out, pinky side push. Now, high pat on horse, last lesson, right? So we shift the weight back, right fingers go forward. We touch right bubbling well. So today's lesson is here, move 60. Turn right toes to 3 o'clock. Hold a ball with left hand on bottom. Bring left foot around so we have shoulder width facing 3 o'clock. Turn this ball. Stand on the left foot. Bring the right hand around, brushing over the knee. It stays down. The left hand brushes over the knee. And then bring the right foot down. So we're facing 3 o'clock with the fingers or palms down at the end. So it's called cross hands, pat foot, like that. I'm going to continue to teach it as cross hands, pat knee, knee, instead of the straight foot, right? The straight leg where we're tapping the foot or patting the foot. So we're here in our empty cat stance, weight on the left foot, right palm in front of left elbow in our higher horse. So what do we do with our feet? So right now we're oriented towards 10 o'clock. We're going to turn our right foot and point it towards 3 o'clock. And then we shift our way to the right foot, And pick up the left foot, turning the whole body. We bring the left foot up to shoulder width-ish, so that now both toes in our body are facing 3 o'clock. At that point, we stand on the left foot and pick up the right knee for the pat. And then we put the right foot down towards 3 o'clock-ish. Here in our high pat on horse, the right hand is forward. There's no weight on the right bubbling well. So let's get over the footwork, turning the right toes as close as we can towards 3. Now, if your foot does not turn that far, that's okay, because it's not going to stay there for very long. So we just turn it as close to 3 as we can, knowing that our mission, our goal, is to bring both feet into shoulder width with the toes facing 3. Then we stand on the left foot and pick up the right knee. After we pat it, we put the right heel down and roll the foot flat with the foot closer to 3 o'clock. From our high pat on horse here, the whole body is facing 10 o'clock. And just the feet. So turn the right toes towards our 3 o'clock or the right wall or the right side. Shift the weight, get stable on your right foot. Then turn and bring left foot towards 3 o'clock. Stand on left foot, pick up right knee. And then the right foot will come down softly on the heel so that there's some space in between the feet, right? We don't want it to come down here so that we're on a balance beam. One more time with the feet. Empty cat stance, all the weight on the left foot as we're oriented to 10 o'clock in higher horse. So the right toe turns towards 3 o'clock. We shift our weight. We look where we go towards 3 o'clock. That makes it easier to bring the left foot up and point it towards 3 o'clock at shoulder width. We stand on the left foot nice and balanced and pick up the right knee to pat it with our hands, and then we put the right foot down on the heel, roll the foot flat, toe pointed towards 3 o'clock. Let's bring in the hands. Here we are. The right hand is closer towards our 10 o'clock. The right hand's further out. The left hand is closer to the body, in front of the right elbow. So you know what your foot is doing. It's turning to 3, and as it does, we're going to collapse the hands and bring the left hand on the bottom of a ball in space. Right? Left hand like holding a ball in space. Then when the left foot comes up to shoulder width, turn the ball, point the fingers up, transitioning the weight to the left foot. The hands are at the height of the heart. The fingers are pointing up. The right knee comes up. The left hand stays in place until the right hand brushes. It ends palm down. The left hand brushes. They're both down and equal as the right foot descends. I'm going to go from here so that you can see the front. So you're my 3 o'clock. My right toe turns to 3. My left hand's on the bottom of the ball. The left foot comes to shoulder width only. As I rotate, the fingers point up. The right hand comes in front of the left. The left hand stays still. Pick up the right knee. Right hand brushes. Left hand brushes. Then the right foot comes down and the hands kind of hold their place. So we come around with the ball. We position the weight on the left foot. The left hand is first stationary in front of middle dantian, brush. Then it comes down, brush, and then low. Hopefully you can see all those details. Let's run through it a couple of times from our higher horse or high pat on horse. We're facing 10 o'clock. No weight on right foot. It turns to 3 o'clock, left hand on the bottom of a ball. So it's palm facing palm. Bring the left foot up to shoulder width. Rotate the hands. Fingers point up. Left hand is still, right hand comes across. Brush over right knee, brush with the left hand. Right heel down softly, both palms on either side of the body. Fingers kind of pointing out at that sort of angle. High pat on horse in move 59 is facing 10 o'clock with the right hand in front. An empty stance touching right bubbling well that then turns to 3 o'clock as we rotate. Left hand on bottom of ball, left foot comes up to shoulder width, fingers point up to the sky, standing on left foot, left hand in front of chest, right knee comes up for a right hand to brush, brush with left hand, and then right foot comes down on heels softly, preparing us for the next move where we go towards 3 o'clock. But let's get really comfy here with move number 60, where we turn the right foot, right hand on top of ball. Left foot to shoulder with fingers point up. Stand on left foot, bring up right knee, left hand stays in front of chest as right hand arcs out, left hand brushes, then hands just hold their place as right foot comes down. High pat on horse facing 10 o'clock. Right toes to 3, right hand on top of ball. Left foot to shoulder width, turn ball, fingers up. Left hand still, bring up right knee, right hand goes around the body, brushes, left hand makes an arc and comes down. Then the right foot comes down. It's a very graceful move. So the left hand's going to stay there and the right hand goes all the way around. Then the left hand all the way around, making an arc. Let's do 2 more times of our high pat on horse facing 10 o'clock, where we rotate to begin. Move 60, left toes to 3 o'clock. Left hand in front of chest, right knee comes up, right hand arcs, brushes, left hand arcs, brushes, right foot down towards 3 o'clock, both palms face the earth. Space between the feet, shoulder width. One more time. From move number 59, high pat on horse, to move number 60, which is cross hands, so right foot to 3. Left foot points at 3, fingers up. Get stable to bring up right knee, brush, right hand, brush, left hand, right heel down, facing 3 o'clock. Of course, if it's challenging for you to hold your leg up like that, know that that's the goal. And if it's better for you, you can bring it a little lower, right, and do it a little faster. But ideally, we bring that knee all the way up so it's parallel to the ground. Or if we're patting the foot, ideally, we bring the whole leg up, parallel with the ground, and the hands pat the foot, or as close as we can get to the foot. Let's put it in flow. If you'd like to go back to the beginning of the video, you can flow from the very beginning of the form. Make sure you don't forget the beginning. You worked so hard to learn it. But I'm going to start this one here and fan through the back, looking to 3 o'clock, right hand and foot coming out. Transitions us through Fair Lady, works the shuttle first towards 130 or 2 with left hand outside the temple. We move on a complete diagonal all the way around towards 7 o'clock with the right foot stepping out, right hand outside temple. We reorient a little towards 6 o'clock with the right foot before stepping into left bow stance towards 4 o'clock. Left hand outside temple. Third fair lady leads us to the fourth. Fair lady works the shuttle towards 10 o'clock. Right foot steps, right hand outside the temple, left pinky side push. Move 59, high pat on horse, where we would draw the left hand, right hand forward, touch the right bubbling well as hands come narrow. Move 60, right toes to 3, left hand on bottom of ball. Left foot steps to shoulder width, facing 3 o'clock, fingers up. Left hand in front of chest as right hand arcs, patting knee. Left hand pats the right knee. The right foot goes down softly towards 3 o'clock. You have come so far. Move number 60. You are on move number 60. Integrate that lesson, and I will see you back for move 61.